بتشوف المنافسة هذا الموسم؟ قديش تعتبر الفريق صار قريب بهالموسم انه يحرز اللقب؟ لقطة الأسبوع ربحوا لانه وائل حط 3 ولا لانه الحكمه ما عمل فاول؟ الصوره تتكلم. اذا بتلاحظ شغله باسماعيل وانا دائما هيدي براقبها، عادل فيها الارقام قبل تقريبا 3 ثواني من هي افضل طريقه دفاع. اهلا وسهلا فيكم بحلقه جديده من بازر بيتر. مرحبا. من اللاعبين المميزين بالدوري اللبناني لكره السله، طبع اسمه بين ابرز الاجانب، لا جدل حول مستواه الفني وإمكاناته البدنية والفنية، إنما الجدل يطول ويتسع حول بعض تصرفاته بالملعب وردات فعله على صافرة الحكم. منطل اليوم عبر النهار وببرنامج بازر بيتر بحلقة استثنائية مع لاعب استثنائي. أهلا وسهلا فيك زاك لوفتن، ضيف عزيز، وبشكرك لأنك خصصنا بهالإطلالة الأولى والحصرية للنهار.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. زاك، أول شيء شو رأيك مستوى بطولة لبنان مقارنة بالدوريات يلي لعبت فيها سابقا؟ فلبين، ليبيا، الصين، الكويت، ألمانيا.
Lebanese League is very tough. You know, I played all those places. The level here is very high. You see, we bring in foreigners from China and everywhere, and it's tough. It's real good basketball here.
شو اللي فاجأك أكتر شيء وقت جيت على لبنان؟
I mean, everything. You know, they got great game plans. The players are very talented. Like, before I came to the Middle East, I didn't know about Middle East basketball. I played in Kuwait. Then I came to Lebanon. The level is way different. So, I mean, just the talent level.
يعني إذا بدنا نقارن مستوى الدوري اللبناني بالدوريات بمنطقة آسيا، وين بتصنفوا؟ بأي مرتبة من 1 ل10؟
I think this might have been the toughest league. You know, the Philippines and China is a little bit different than here. But as far as how hard it is, I think Lebanese League is probably the hardest.
هو الأصعب. إذا في شيء معين بالثقافة اللبنانية أو بالمجتمع اللبناني حبيته بشكل خاص؟
Everything, the people, the food, the basketball. I love Lebanon, so it's a hard question to answer. I like everything.
كونك لعبت سابقا مع عدة فرق بلبنان، دينامو لبنان، هومنت من بيروت، رياضي بيروت، الحكمة بيروت، مع أي فريق حسيت حالك تأقلمت أكتر وشعرت إنك مرتاح أكتر؟
That's a tough question too. Every team presented something different for me. Every team I was comfortable, but every team my role was different. But if I had to pick one, I would say Dynamo because that was my first year here.
ممتاز. بس شو اختلفت من دينامو لهومنتمن لبيروت للحكمة للرياضة؟ شو اختلفت؟ شو كان الفرق بيناتهم؟
I don't know. You know, obviously Sagesse and Riyadi, they have the huge fan bases. Homenma had a great fan base. And at Dynamo, there was really no fan base. You know, we were a new team. So I would say just the culture at each spot was really good. And then Dynamo was just different. As far as technical things go, whatever they needed me to do, that's what I did. I just feel like I had different roles on each team.
سجلت معدل 26.4 نقطة بالمباراة هذا الموسم مع الحكمة. هذا المعدل كبير، بدل على اعتماد الفريق عليك كتير. هل كان الحمل تقيل عليك؟
No. The burden wasn't hard at all. It was the way I needed to play for our team at that point. The guys helped me. You know, I wouldn't have been able to score that without them. So, I mean, it was just basketball to me.
بتحس حالك كانت مسؤوليتك أكبر من بقية اللاعبين بالفريق؟
Yeah, I mean, as a foreigner, that's going to happen. So, I think that's fair to say.
شو رأيك بمستوى فريق الحكمة هلأ بالفاينل فور والفاينل؟
I think what's changed the most with them is defense. You know, they're getting stops and they have some local players stepping up. They look like they're playing good basketball, so I'm happy for them.
إذا بدنا نحكي عن التغيير بالأجانب، تعتبر عمل الفريق أبجريد؟ كان الخيار ناجح؟
That's not up to me to answer that. You know, obviously they made it to the finals, so however you guys see it, however they see it, it's fine with me. I don't know.
هذا جواب دبلوماسي زاك.
Yeah.
طب ليه ما جددت عقدك مع الحكمة؟ هل عرض الأمر عليك؟ قالوا لك تعال نجدد وأنت قلت لا، ولا خلص الكونترا وأنت كان بدك تفل؟
About an hour after the Beirut game, my contract was terminated. They sent me a text and it was done.
وما عرضوا عليك تجدد؟
No.
بتعتقد انه دفعت، وانا بدي اعتذر هون على الاسئله لانه بتعرف هيدا اسئله كتير عالم بتسالها وبتطرحها بينه وبين حالها وبين بعض كجمهور وكمحبين لكره السله، هل بيعتبر زاك لوفتن دفع ثمن سلبيته بالفريق واعتراضاته المستمره على الحكم وما خلق صوره عنه انه هو بيتعاون مع زملائه؟
I don't feel like I necessarily paid the price. You know, obviously my behavior on the court was terrible, and that should be changed, and I'm going to change that. But as far as it being detrimental to our team, I don't think 2 or 3 technical fouls or something like that would have changed the outcome of our games. But whatever Sagesse management thought they had to do, I'm fine with it, you know, but I do apologize for my behavior on the court to everybody, family, friends, fans, you know, so it'll get better. It's fine.
زاك، هل مزبوط انه كان غالبية رفقاتك بالفريق صاروا عم يتشكوا منك ومن تصرفاتك؟ شعرت بهذا الشيء؟ هل هذا الشيء كان مزبوط واقعي؟
No. I have conversations with my teammates all the time. You can ask them one by one. No, that was.
انت اصحاب مع الكل؟ انت فليت اصحاب مع الكل؟
Yeah, every single one, yeah.
وبعدك على تواصل معهم؟
Yeah. Omar the most right now, though.
مين أكتر حدا أصحاب معه بالفريق؟
I mean, they're all my best friends, but the closest friend I got is Omar for sure. Omar.
عمر؟
Yeah.
عمر. بتحس أداؤه عم يتطور لعمر، عم بيصير أحسن؟ يعني عم يعلى مستواه بس يصير البطولة بمستوى أعلى؟
Yeah. The Final Four, he played amazing. And then these 2 games, he's been playing well. Yeah, I'm proud of him.
حضرت أول جيمين بالفاينل؟
Yes.
شو رأيك هيك سريعا؟
Riyadi's tough, man. Sagesse has to fight for the whole game. That's what I think. They can't let Riyadi go on these runs. So Riyadi's tough, though.
ممتاز. بدنا نروح على فقرة اسمها فقرة صورة تتكلم. زاك، لعبت مع أكثر من مدرب بالدوري اللبناني. أول شيء مع الكوتش جاد الحاج، الكوتش جوم جاعيس، الكوتش أحمد فران، الكوتش زياد زوروس والكوتش لينوس. مع مين ارتحت أكثر ومين عرف من هول المدربين يعطيك الدور يلي بتحبه؟
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Well,
لا بس بدنا جواب.
I think I had the same role with Coach Jad, Joe, and Zeros. I think it was a little bit different when I was with Riyadi because I was playing with YL, so they didn't need me to be the guy with the ball and to do a lot. So that's why I think I changed. And then with Linos, obviously, I played a little more of a passive point guard type of thing. So I feel like I was comfortable with all of them, though. You know, it's basketball. You can change. Like when I played with Hometman, I had a sprained thumb, and I couldn't shoot the 3-ball a lot. So I did some different things. So I just have to figure it out. But I like all of them. They're all really good coaches, actually.
مع زورس كنا نشوف في هيك سوء تفاهم، تما نقول شيء أكتر، يعني ما كنت كتير متفاهم مع زورس، مزبوط؟
I think it was just different because he was a European style coach, so I had to learn what he wanted to implement, and I think we got on track. I feel like that happens with the new coach and the new player anytime. You know, we smoothed it out and we didn't get the job done, but as far as me and him, we started seeing eye to eye. So.
عملت تجربة قصيرة مع الرياضي مع الكوتش أحمد فران. هاي التجربة القصيرة شو تعلمت منه؟
He's a great guy, man. He made me feel comfortable. He gave me a lot of confidence, and he just loved to win. You know, go out there, play hard for him, and he'll make sure you're good.
زاك لوفتن بيرتاح أكتر بالنادي اللي بيكون فيه الكونترا تبعه قصير ولا طويل؟ بحس حاله إنه مرتاح أكتر وتتكون مهمته قصيرة ولا مهمته طويلة؟
It's a hard question. I mean, they both have their pros and cons. I mean, long contracts are fine, you know, when they're guaranteed. They both have their pros and cons. You know, the good contracts are when they're guaranteed and long, but the short contracts, you know, you can make quick money and then go to another team to get more money. So I mean, they both have their.
الصورة الثانية بليز. أي من الجمهورين الأحب لقلب زاك لوفتن؟ جمهور الحكمة يلي عاش معه فترة طويلة، ولا جمهور رياضي يلي لعب بصفوف فريقه فترة قصيرة؟
This guy's crazy. Man, that's a tough question. They're both amazing. Obviously, I was just a little bit longer, and I didn't get to play in Annahar, but the energy from is crazy. It's, you know, I'm just happy I was a part of both.
يعني إذا بدك تقول هلا نحن عم نلعب فينال هلا حكمة رياضي، إذا بدك تقول كلمة لجمهور الرياضي وكلمة لجمهور الحكمة، شو بتقول لهم؟
Keep encouraging, you know. Keep encouraging. Don't talk too bad on the guys, you know, just try to lift them up, and if something's going wrong, just say, you know, let's try harder instead of telling them they're terrible and you suck, and you know, them guys hear that stuff. So
زاك لعبت بالجيرزي الرياضي برات المنارة، ما صار لك تلعب بالمنارة فول هاوس، بس لعبت بالجيرزي الحكمة بغزير بالفول هاوس.
right.
ولعبت بالجيرزي الحكمة بالمنارة كان فول هاوس. أي الأصعب وقت تلعب ضد الرياضي بالمنارة بتحس بضغط الجمهور، ولا وقت تلعب مع الحكمة بغزير بتحس بضغط الجمهور؟
That's a good question. For me, like personally, I don't mind either one. It's tough going to Annahar, of course, but I think when we play in Gazir sometimes, like this season for sure, there was a lot of pressure from our own fans. So sometimes it felt like, you know, those players were playing on eggshells, if that makes sense. They didn't want to mess up because they didn't want to let the fans down, and they didn't want to hear, you know, the negative things that some fans had to say.
بتتأثر بضغط الجمهور، يعني بتسمع بتحس شو عم بقول الجمهور؟
No, the pressure didn't affect me, but obviously my team, and that's why I had to play. I'm never out there playing by myself, so when it affects them, it does affect me. So I mean, you could say it affected me, then yeah.
اوكي، الصورة الثالثة بدي رأيك بهول 3 لاعبين: جوردان ستيفنز، ستيفن مودي، واي جي انجلش.
Who do I like the most? Jordan Stevens. Jordan Stevens.
One?
Yeah, Jordan Stevens one.
It's your best friend?
Yeah, that's my guy. He's super good too. I like his game so much.
وإذا بدنا نحطهم 1 2 3.
It's tough because I didn't see a lot of Moody, but I would go. It's in order right now. That's if I had to rank them. That's not fair to Moody because I haven't got to see him a lot. But I would go Jordan, AJ, and then Moody. But I know Moody's really good though. So.
كيف شفت طريقة لعب مودي مع الحكمة هلا بالسيمي فاينل والفاينل؟
I think it's good. You know, coming from I think he came from Europe somewhere, and then just get thrown on the team in the Final Four. I think he's performing well. I think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive, but it's hard. It's the first time in the Lebanese League, I think. I think he's played well though. You know, being a good floor general.
ممتاز. صورة غيرها: هل صحيح انك تلقيت عرض من نادي بيروت للموسم المقبل؟
I don't know.
شو you don't know?
I don't know.
ما في you don't know.
Maybe I got a contract for him.
حابب ترجع تلعب مع الكوتش جاد الحاج؟
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, I would definitely be open to that.
آخر صورة: Why?
This situation is bad. I can't say too much because I have a lawsuit going on. But our situation, he hurt me in a lot of ways, lying. You know, I'm clear of all accusations and charges. I'm innocent of everything. This situation is bad, you know, and I'm a victim of just how the system works here. I've never met this guy in my life, and he just says my name and I go to jail. So it's hard.
بس ليش? Why?
I have the same question everyone else has. Why? I was sitting in jail asking myself, why would he say my name? And it's so hard because he got me put in jail and I'm sitting in jail and I never know what's going to happen. I don't know when I'm going to get out because I didn't do anything to be put here. So, and I'm asking the question myself, why? I posted some Instagram stories when I was at the airport when this was happening. And then they took my phones and no one heard from me since. This is the first time a lot of people will be hearing from me in this interview.
رح نحكي عنه بالتفصيل أكتر بعد شوي. بس أنت ما عندك ولا علاقة معه لكاجي؟
No, never had contact with Kaji. Instagram, WhatsApp, in person, nothing. I don't know him.
عظيم. خلصت فقرة الصورة تتكلم. ذاك فريق الحكمة مع ستيفن مودي يخلق فرص أكتر لزملائه. هل أنت ما كنت قادر تعمل هيدا الشيء علما أنه معدل تمريراتك الحاسمة بالماتش ما كان أبدا واطي؟
I think he's a great floor general. You know, he's giving everybody confidence. I feel like I gave a lot of assists and like I created opportunities, but sometimes I think they might have got dependent on me because I was scoring the ball so much. So I don't think it's a matter of not having the opportunities. I just feel like, you know, they play more free, knowing like they have to take some burden on them. You know, like they have more confidence in themselves opposed to just looking at Zach trying to do things. So I think that's the situation there.
Zach لوفتن هو two-way player أو one-way player. بتحس إنه عندك ضعف على الدفاع رغم إنه رقمك بالهجوم دايماً عالي.
I'm for sure a two-way player. When I have to play defense, I play defense. But obviously, sometimes on defense, I would be tired and I would take plays off because I was doing a lot on the offensive side. But I for sure take pride in defense too.
بتحس حالك قادر تقوم بمهام دفاعية؟
Yeah, I can always do better. I can do better on offense too. I can always do better. Yeah.
بتحب الكوتش يكون معتمد عليك أكتر هجوميا ولا أكتر دفاعيا؟
Whatever coach wants. Whatever helps us win. I want to win. Like, you know, that's why sometimes this year I was so upset because we weren't winning and I wanted to win. You know, there's never an excuse for the behavior I had. And like I said, I apologize for that. But I just want to win. That's what I want to do.
في رأيي بقول إنه زاك لوفتن لاعب جيد على المركز رقم 2. ولما تلعب على المركز رقم 1 بتأذي فريقك. رغم إنك بتسجل رقم عالي. هل تعتبر نفسك لاعب كومبو 1 و 2 أو أنت تظلم لما تلعب على المركز رقم 1؟
No, I don't think I'm being treated unfairly when I play the 1. I am a combo guard, but if you watch the season, in the beginning of the season, I was averaging about 9-10 assists, and I wasn't scoring as much. And then Shabazz had went down, and then I started scoring, but my assists stayed high. So I don't think I get treated unfairly because I'm playing the 1. But I think when people see me score, or if I take a shot, like 2 shots in a row, people say I'm playing for myself or I'm not getting team involved, which isn't true. But I feel like you know, I play whatever position I need to.
بيزعجك انه ينقال انه زاك لوفتن كان المشكله بفريق الحكمه؟ بتنزعج من هذا الشيء؟ بضايقك هذا الشيء؟
Yeah, it bothers me a lot, you know, because I played my heart out. I played for the guys, played for coaches, played for fans. So it does bother me. It bothers me, yeah.
بتوافق الرأي انه يلي بقول انك كنت تتسرع احيانا باتخاذ القرارات والتسديد على ارض الملعب، وهل هيدا بعود لعدم ثقتك بزملائك؟
No, I've always had confidence in them, but when the game's going a certain way and I feel like I have to try to shoot or score, I'll try to do that. Sometimes I'm human, I don't make the right decision all the time, you know. But everything I have done was for the team or try to win. So
في عنا فقرة اسمها سؤال سلاش. زاك كان مقاتل بفريق الحكمة أو ليدر أو سوبرمان؟
I was a fighter. I say that because I was always trying to fight to win. I feel like that. Yeah, fighter for sure. I like that. I like that analogy.
وأي واحد حبيت أكتر شيء منهم؟
I like the Superman. I like the Superman. That's super cool right there. I like that a lot. He's talented, man. That's cool.
Thank you. زاك مع مين ارتحت بالبيك اند رول اكثر، كادي لالين، جوني اوبراين او توماس مالكوم؟ وينك اكثر لقيت حالك مع اي واحد منهم؟
That's tough. We switched so much this year. But all of them, you know, the good thing about all of them is they could pick and pop and pick and roll. They were all great players, so I can't just pinpoint on one, but they were some good guys. But if I had to pick one, I would probably say Johnny O'Brien.
جوني اوبراين.
Yeah.
ليش؟
Because we got the same agent and I had to pick one.
لو بإذا لوفتن بالحكمة مع سيكو دومبويا وكادي لالين، هل كان الحكمة عنده ميس ماتش على الرياضة؟
It's hard to say. You know, Riyadi's so good at making adjustments and playing. I couldn't answer that. I don't know.
بس انه انت بتحس بهذا الشيء، يعني بتقول لو صار هيك كان ممكن نكون الحكمة أحسن؟
I'm gonna say yes because it's me, you know. But they're playing really well. You know, they got a chance. So I'm happy for them either way.
زاك خبرنا مزبوط شو صار معك بمطار بيروت.
So I was going to Dubai a couple days before I was going to USA. I was going through security, and right before I was gonna go, you know, to my gates, they stopped me. They said, you have to come to the back room. You have some drug problems. I'm like, what? I don't have drugs. Check my bags. I'm just telling them. And then they started telling me about the situation. They were like, a guy named Kaji said this and that. I'm like, I don't know him. Like, why am I getting in trouble? They were like, because he said your name. So I wrote some Instagram stories, and then they took my phones, and then they took some of my information. And then I got in the back of the police van from the airport. They took me to the police station. They checked all my bags there. They didn't find anything. They gave me a urine test, a drug test. Didn't find anything. They checked my phone in front of me, checked to see if I had any contact with Kaji or anything that had to do with drugs. Didn't find anything. And they still put me in jail.
قد ايه قعدت بالحبس؟
It was about a day. So I went from like 2 p.m. to like the next day maybe. I don't know, but it was over 24 hours and it was bad.
ما كان عندك محامي؟
Yes, I did have a lawyer, but the way I guess the system works here, he couldn't do much for me, and they made me stay in jail even with no evidence. Also, I got arrested, and the next day was a holiday, and I wasn't supposed to get out, but I think he made something happen for me. I still don't know all the details, but I got lucky.
تواصلت مع السفارة؟ يعني هل كان عندك اتصال مع السفارة؟ هل السفارة على علم باللي صار؟ السفارة الأمريكية أكيد.
The embassy knows now, yeah. What sucked is when I first went in, I got to call the embassy, and they said they were closed. So I had to sit. I had nowhere to go, no one to essentially get me out at that point.
وبعدين ما رجعت عرفت السفارة شو صار معك؟ ما حدا عرف شو صار معك؟ يعني ما بلغت السفارة؟
Yeah, they knew later on. Yeah, after I was out because they had my passport and stuff still, so the embassy knew. I had to tell the embassy.
القضية انتهت؟ يعني خلص كل شيء هلا؟
Yeah, the case is closed. Innocent, obviously. That's the main thing I want people to know is like I had nothing to do with this because there's so many rumors, you know. And but everything's closed. Innocent, you know. I can come to Lebanon, leave Lebanon whenever I want. So.
تليفونك صار معك ولا بعد؟
I get my phone tomorrow. Finally, I'm so happy. I get my phone tomorrow, and them having my phone was just part of a procedure they had. So it's been tough. I've been not stuck in Lebanon, but I couldn't go anywhere. So everything will be done.
بعدك بلبنان لأنه ناطر تليفونك ولا في شيء تاني عم تعمله بلبنان؟
No, I'm just waiting on my phones now. I got my passport. I was gonna leave my phone, but I'll get my phone and then I'll leave. So I'm good though. Like I can leave, come back.
شو عم تعمل بقى وقت فراغك؟
I've been working out. I've been working out a lot. You know, I've been going to some sunset spots, going to the beach. You know, trying to stay happy because the situation I was in was tough. And, you know, I was couldn't leave So I just try to make the best out of it and not make it seem like it was a bad thing.
مين يلي ساعدك لتقدر تطلع من هاي القصة وهل رح تاخد أي إجراء بعدين؟
Yeah, I'm definitely filing a lawsuit. The first person I reached out to when I did have this problem was Faisal Klawi, and he said some of the guys in the management, suggest management help too. I haven't got to speak to them, but if they did help, I'm very thankful for that. But Faisal's the only one I really...
يعني إذا نقول إدارة بس أي إدارة؟ يعني مين الإدارة؟
Suggest management. That's what Faisal told me. You know, he said they helped me. Which, like I said, I haven't talked to them, but like I said, thank you to them if they did help me, because that was a bad situation. Yeah, so, but Faisal's the one who I really been going through, and then I had a lawyer. I have a lawyer, you know, so that's who helped me. And I got to file a complaint, you know, and sue.
زكي بياخد عليك البعض انك لاعب عصبي بالملعب وبتعترض كتير على قرارات الحكام وبتحصل على اخطاء فنيه ما في داعي لها بكتير من المرات، شو ردك؟
There's no excuse for my behavior. Obviously, like I said, I'm always wanting to win, and I think I said this previously. I get so mad sometimes because if the ref doesn't call a call, I know I'm hurting my team or I'm letting people down, and I know like it could have been avoided if I got the right call, but it's bad. And like I said, I apologize. There's no room for that in the game of basketball. So I just have to be better, which I will be.
هل صحيح انه كل ليله بتسهر بالقهوه بتدخن أرجيلة؟
Yeah, sometimes, but it's never, you know, like before games, or I've never not been ready for a game. If you see my like if you look at the stats, watch the games, it doesn't affect me in a negative way or anything like that. Like, you know, so I'll just go with my friends sometimes, and you know, I make sure basketball comes first always. I make sure my health is good too. So
يعني بكتير مطار حكي انه ياخذوا لكم صور انه قاعدين عم ترجلوا، هيدا الشيء بيزعجك بيضايقك؟
Yeah, it bothers me. You know, because even if I'm smoking for 5 minutes or 5 hours, they'll try to make it a point or try to paint a picture that's not true. So yeah, it bothers me, but I understand who I am, and the fact I'm a basketball player, American basketball player. So I get it. It does bother me though.
وين عم تتمرن؟
Across the street from my house, it's a place called Sagesse Gym, and then I'll go to Women's Gym for basketball when I need to work out.
في أماكن زرتها بلبنان أو في مطار حابب تزورها بلبنان؟
I visited a lot of places, but I'll tell you my favorite is Beirut. It's super nice. I love the beach there. I love the water. That's my favorite place. But I've been to a lot of places. I've been to the mountains, so I've been around a little bit.
أكتر محل بتحبه البترون؟
Yeah.
سهر ورقص وبحر وكله هوني.
The beach is the best. Beach is the best for sure.
زاك شو أصعب شيء بالاحتراف؟ الضغط الذهني، الغربة، الإصابات أو شيء تاني؟
It's all in one, you know. As a basketball player, you come here, you think about all that stuff. There's always pressure because you got to keep your job. Obviously, injuries are part of the basketball game. So I think all of it. I think we're blessed, though. I'm very blessed. You know, I wouldn't change my job for the world. So, I mean, I'll take that pressure. I'll take all that stuff. You just have to work super hard, and that's what I do.
شو الفرق بين اللعيب اللي بيلعب بس ليكسب المال واللعيب اللي بيلعب ليلهم الجيل الصغير؟ وين بشوف نفسه زاك لوفتن؟ زاك بيلعب ليكسب المال وهيدا حقه، هو لاعب محترف، أم بيلعب ليفرجي صورة حلوة للجيل التاني؟
I feel like obviously what drives any player is the financial, but when you get past that, I feel like I play for the younger generation and the fans. I want them to be happy, you know. I want to give them to someone to look up to, and I like when kids come up to me and like take pictures and stuff. It's cool because I know I'm doing my job, and if I can inspire them, make somebody happy, if someone's having a bad day, you know, they can come watch basketball. If they come watch me, if I'm one of their favorite players, I love it, man. So I really like go both ways with that financial and aspiring people and young youth.
يعني من خلال أدائك وتصرفاتك بتحس حالك إنه أنت الشخص الملهم للجيل الجديد ولا بس تعمل إشي غلط تقول؟
Yeah, I admit when I make mistakes. Because of how I play, the kids like overlook that sometimes. But I know they have questions like, "Mom, Dad, like why is he acting like that?" And I think about that stuff a lot. Which that's one thing that needs to be changed. Like I said, there's no excuse for that. But I can only get better, man. So I'll try to do that and keep playing hard.
زاك شو تعلمت من احترافك بلبنان؟ يعني أنت لعبت كذا فترة بلبنان، فترة منا قصيرة، صحيح منا كتير طويل بس منا قصيرة. شو تعلمت من هذا الاحتراف بلبنان؟
What did I learn? That's a good question. I learned a lot. Lebanon's a beautiful country. I learned that. I didn't expect to have as much fun and be as comfortable as I am here in Lebanon. As far as basketball, I've been playing my whole life, so just the basketball aspect of things, I didn't learn too much. But the country and the people are good.
حبيت بلبنان؟ دق قلبك بلبنان؟
Of course. Yeah, I think everyone knows that, yeah.
وهلا قلبك عم بدق ولا؟
Oh, this guy. I love everybody. I love everybody.
You can't.
I love everybody. I love everybody. Love everybody.
Okay. عندنا فقرة اسمها بازر بيتر.
All right, let's do it.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Yeah. First question. مين هو أفضل لاعب واجهته بلبنان؟ لاعب لبناني.
Wael Arakji, best Lebanese player. Yeah.
ليه؟
He's good. He's really good. Yeah, he's like another import.
MVP.
Yeah, he's like another import. Yeah.
أصعب قرار أخذته بمسيرتك وندمت عليه.
The most difficult. These questions are hard. The most difficult decision was traveling abroad. It was hard leaving my family and my daughter.
بتتواصل دايما مع بنتك؟
Of course, yeah. That's my baby. I love her to death. I play for her.
صديقك المفضل بين اللاعبين الأجانب بلبنان؟
Jordan Stevens.
Jordan Stevens.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we do everything together. And I met him in Bahrain before we came to Lebanon. We both were in Bahrain playing basketball. And then we both came here.
أنت نصحته يجي على لبنان لستيفن؟
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Rick Lito's another good friend too. Him and Rick Lito.
زاك بتحضر حالك بعد المباريات، بترجع بتشوف الجيمات وبتلاحظ بكتير من الأحيان إنه كنت سلبي وعلى جدل مع الحكام. لما بتحسن هيدي الشغلة يلي فيك؟ وشو رأيك بزاك لوفتن لما بتحضره؟
I feel like I started improving, and what do I think about? I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good, and yeah, I'm improving every day. On that side of things, and just trying to realize that whatever the ref says or calls doesn't dictate the outcome of the game all the time. So just have to, fight for my team and not detriment my team. But I will say this though, I don't think that we lost many games because of my attitude. I'm not saying excusing my attitude, of course not. But I'm just saying I feel like my play trumps that.
زاك ترجع بتحكي مع الحكام، يعني وقتها تاخد تكنيكال فاول من الحكم او يصير شيء مشكله مع الحكم، ترجع بتجرب تحكي الحكم تفهم منه شو صار، ليش صار هيك ولا؟
Yeah, I do. If you watch the games, sometimes you'll see me like after something happens, I'll try to talk to them, and then sometimes it's a misconception. I'll say something, whether it's loud or I'm coming towards the ref, and they'll give me a tech just because of my history. Sometimes it's not. I'm not trying to be negative or rude or bad. It's just the way I come off because of my history, and it's one of the things I need to keep working on. Yeah.
كيف بتشوف الحكام اللبنانية؟
I think they're good. I think they're good.
قاسيين؟
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes a little bit, but they have a hard job, If it was me on their side, if I was refereeing, it's tough. So, shout out to them. They have a hard job.
بتفضل الكنافة أم المنقوشة؟
I don't know. Manushi.
Why?
Because it's good, I guess.
زك مين أكتر لاعب بيزعجك بالدفاع وقت يدافع عليك؟ مين أكتر لاعب بضايقك؟
Oh, the two Riyadi guys, Ali and Kareem, for sure.
علي منصور.
Yeah,
كريم
Ali
زينون.
Mansour, yeah, them two guys.
أنت كريم زينون.
Yeah, them two guys. Yeah, they're annoying. They're really annoying. And those guys are annoying.
زك لو ما كنت لاعب كرة سلة شو كنت بتحب تكون؟
If I wasn't a basketball player, I would be a doctor.
دكتور.
Yeah, I'd be a doctor.
أكتر فريق بتحب تواجهه بالدوري اللبناني؟
Sagesse. I'm kidding. No, that's a hard question. Any of them, Riyadi, whoever has a nice fan base, I like playing against them. And this year the league was super competitive, so it was fun. I like playing against everybody.
أول كلمة تعلمتها باللغة العربية؟
Bad word. Halas. I say halas. Oh, it's a bad one. I got bad friends. I got bad friends.
ما تعلمت كلمة حلوة؟
Yeah. I learned some good words.
شو هي؟ حبيبتي حياتي شو؟ حبيبي
مين شوي قلبي.
لمين أكتر شيء قلت حبيبي؟
Probably the waiter at Sud. The waiter at Sud.
بمقطعة سود.
Yeah. I ate there so much.
بتروح كتير على سود؟ بتحب السود؟ أكله طيب يعني؟
4 times a week. I love
بس؟
it. 4 times a week. Yeah, 4 days a week. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's 6, you know. But me, Jordan, Rick, Musa, that's our spot. We love it.
بس هونيك ما في أراجيل.
I don't need it. I don't need shisha, man.
زاك أكتر شغلة ما بتحبها فيك؟
Probably insecurity. Insecurity, yeah.
أمتى ما بكون عندك ثقة بحالك؟
On the basketball court, in my head, I'm always thinking I'm not doing enough. Obviously, when I get mad at the refs, I feel like, it's hurting my team. So I'm always in my head, I'm not doing good enough, or I'm not doing enough. So I think that bothers me a little bit. And as the season went on, at the end of the season, I did get better with my attitude, and I was happy about that. But then I would still have that thought in the back of my mind, I'm not doing enough. So I think and I feel like I am doing enough. Like when I watch it, when I look, I feel like I'm doing enough, or as much as I can. But in that moment, sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough.
بتتضايق وقت الكوتش يطلب منك تشانج، طلع من الملعب يفوت حدا غيرك؟ بيزعجك هذا الشيء؟
No. I just want to win. So if I want to play always, but I'm not mad that I'm getting taken off the court.
في مرات بتطلب انت تطلع من الملعب، امتين زاك لوفتن بيطلب هو يطلع من الملعب؟
When I'm tired. When I'm dead tired, that's it. Only time I ask. Or if I feel like if I'm missing too many shots, I'll be like, yo, I need to come off. And that's another insecurity thing. It's like, if I'm missing shots, that doesn't mean I can't do something else for the team.
بتطمح لترجع تلعب مع رياضي شي مرة؟
Yeah. I would definitely do that.
هل ممكن نرجع نشوفك مع الحكمة كمان؟
Yeah, everything's possible, everything's possible. I'm just gonna come better than I was this year and play my heart out for whoever puts their, trust in me.
إذا قدامك على الطاولة في كونتريين مثل بعضهم، زيت الوقت، زيت الرقم، زيت كل شيء. رياضي حكمة، شو بتختار؟
I don't know, man. That's a hard question, but I do want to suggest hasn't had a championship in a while, so and reality wins all the time. So I don't know. That's a tough question. I played for both of them, love both of them. Eeny, meeny, miny, catch a tiger by the toe. I would leave Lebanese League. I wouldn't play. I can't pick one. Nah, I would pick Sagesse. I say that just because I played a full season with them, and I wanted to finish out. I wanted to try to get to the playoffs and play because everything changes in the playoffs, and I didn't get that opportunity. So I would try to want to win a championship for Sagesse, but I would play for both, obviously. But you're making me pick, so I'll pick.
حلو. أي دوري بتحب تلعب فيه قبل ما تعتزل؟
I want to play in like Japan. I want to play in Japan. I think I have an opportunity to play in Japan next year. I might go. We'll see how
مع
things go.
علي مزهر أو سيرجيو.
I don't know if it's on the same team. No. I don't know if not the same team, but you know,
not the same team.
No, not same team. No.
بعد عندك شيء تقوله؟
I love my mom, love my daughter. They'll see this. I want everybody to know I'm not a bad guy. You know, my heart is pure. Don't judge me off what you see on the court. If you meet me off the court, as you have, as people have, I'm a good guy. I just want people to know that. That's all.
Thank you. أول شيء thank you لك لأنك جيت وهيدا أول مرة بتعمل انترفيو بلبنان. thank you لك. بنتمنى لك أكيد كل التوفيق. تكفي كاريرتك بنجاح مثل ما كنت عم تعمل. أنت لعيب كتير شاطر. كتير من جمهور الباسكتبول بلبنان وبالدول العربية بيحبوا لعبك. بنتمنى انه تضل عم تعطي بالملاعب وعم تعطي اشياء حلوه. اول شيء بدي اشكر فريق العمل اكيد على راسهم اليان، الشباب كلهم، ميشيل الي، رفقه ابراهيم، بدي اشكرها اكيد على مساعدتها بالترجمه، واكيد ثانك لكل فريق العمل. بعتذر اذا نسيت حدا. انا اكيد بدي اشكر كل اللي تابعونا. ثانك يو لكم والى اللقاء.